Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We're doing something a little bit different today. This weekend, we're going camping. At least that's the plan, to one of our favorite state parks. So we're going to show you guys that. But that's a few days out, and I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a semi-daily vlog till then and kind of cover what we're doing to get ready. I got some stuff going on with the camper, just different stuff like that. I'm going to try to cover it all. Just see if you guys like it. Let me know. Leave us a comment. Tell me what you think. Right now, it's 6 in the morning. The sun's already coming up, so I'm already late. But I got to roll out to the deer stand. It's modern gun season here in Arkansas, and we need to get some meat in the freezer. So I'm going to go sit in the deer stand for a little while before going into work. So let's get going. Well, hunting proved to be unfruitful today. I haven't killed anything yet this year. Really need to get a couple in the freezer, but so far it just hasn't happened. So I'm gonna head on into work. I do have the camper, pulling it with the truck today. I'm gonna take it down to the shop, and then I'm gonna go drop it off here later and get the windshield replaced. So I gotta do that and a few other things. Well, I'm about to go drop the trailer off. You can see this window, maybe. It is just completely busted and shattered and everything from... It doesn't leak or anything. The outer part isn't broken. I think it's the inner part. Or maybe it's the outer and the inner isn't. I don't know. Anyway, gonna go get a new windshield put on it. It's been broken the whole time. It broke when the vehicle was originally wrecked. So I just hadn't bothered to replace it. But we'll get it replaced, and we get the new one tinted, so we'll have a little bit more privacy in there. So we're gonna go drop this thing off. All right, guys, I just went and picked up the camper from the glass shop. They got the new windshield in it, and I got it tinted, which looks fantastic. They did a great job. Clear view, tint and glass. This tint that they put on there is, he told me it's some sort of, I forget, it blocks some of the heat though. It's like a thermal thing or something. So it blocks some of the heat from coming in. So in the summer, it won't be so hot with the sun shining in. But from inside, you see out pretty good. But from outside, you can't hardly see in at all. Like, you have to be right up to it to see in. So that'll be super nice for a little bit more privacy. So looks fantastic. Thank you, Clearview Glass, for getting us hooked up with that. Super excited to have that fixed. That's been broken for a long time. So, but I think that's all I'm gonna have time to do today. I'm supposed to get new tires. That's our spares and for the camper. But I can't get my tires until Friday. So today's Tuesday. They're supposed to get them in Friday. I don't know if I'll be able to get them on this week. It may be next week before I can get them on. So I may not have them for this trip. I was hoping to, but maybe a little longer. But I'm excited about the tires because we need new tires on this rig for sure. Suburban needs them too, but I'm more worried about getting a flat. That is a loud train. I'm more worried about getting a flat on the trailer than I am the Suburban currently. So hopefully we'll be able to get those on pretty quick. Good morning. It's Wednesday now, and I'm back out, rolling out to the deer stand. Got out here earlier today. It's really warm though. It's like 67, 68 degrees. There's supposed to be a storm, some rain coming through later today, tonight. So we'll see if that makes any of the deer move. Hopefully it does, but I don't know. But we'll go see. Well, unfortunately, the deer hunting has not been going very well for me. So on to work it is to solve other problems. And then after work, maybe we'll go to work on the camper. Hey everybody, it's another day. We're working on stuff again. Got the tent out. It's just been drying out. And that's the bottom of the annex. Top of the annex is over here. We are just getting everything put back, dried out from our last trip. This is several days since the last part of this video, but I'm just clumping it all together because it's all vehicle upgrade stuff. And I'm just trying to make it all into one video to make it easy on you and me. It just, anyway, that's what I'm doing. So, my poor truck. It's all squatted. I got firewood in the back. I got deer corn in the back. I got stuff from leftover from camping. We're about to go camping again, so I'm not going to take it out because we'll probably take the truck again this time. We took the truck and the Suburban on the last trip, and we're probably doing that again. But I got to get the truck cleaned out eventually. Actually, I'm probably going to go put this in the deer feeder tonight and go hunt. But I've got something right here that we need to put on the Suburban. Bam! New tires. That's right. So these are actually the wheels off the camper. That's why the camper is on jack stands currently, because I took the wheels off, took my 2 spares, and went and got the new tires. So I'm actually gonna take the couple of the better tires off the Suburban and put them on the camper, and then I'll have 2 spares, and I'll put the 4 new tires on the Suburban. I'm gonna get 4 more new tires in the near future when I can afford them. Tires are so expensive. I need 4 more tires for that. I need 4 new tires on the truck. The truck's running the Cooper STT Pros as well. Yeah, it needs new tires too. But it can wait a little while. It'll be all right. It's just down to the wear bars. They're not bald yet. So, yeah, that one can wait. The black truck needs new tires. It's really bad. Tires are so expensive. Someone needs to sponsor us. Cooper, you need to sponsor us for tires, because I need a bunch of tires. Anyway, yeah, no tire sponsor wants to sponsor us. We wear them out too fast. Anyway, let's get these things put on. We got the new tires on, Cooper STT Pros. They're looking pretty good. One thing I've noticed, and I noticed this when I put these on my truck the first time, I had Cooper all-terrains on that truck before I put the mud trains on. And something about the mud trains is they just don't look as full, and I think it's just the way the tread pattern is. But you can see I put the old tire on here, and of course the camper is not lifted as much as the back of the Suburban, so they look a little bit different. I've still got to do that, got the parts for it, just haven't done it yet. But mud trains just don't look as big even though these are the same size. This is 285 7017 is what we're running on here, and that's what we had on it before, and that's with a leveling kit on the front, about 2.5 inches of lift on the front, and we got about 1.5 inch spacer on the back, which you can see it's kind of squatted right now. That's just because of the weight of the trailer. The back sits a little bit higher than the front when there's no weight on it. So yeah, 285 70 17s is what we're running on here. I've been happy with these tires on the truck, so I think they'll be good on here. I'm very happy to have new tires in general. It's mostly on the camper. I was extremely worried. Our last camping trip, we went on the interstate with this thing, and I was very worried about a tire blowing out because it had the tires from when that Suburban was wrecked, and they were a lower rated tire. These are 10 plies, and that's what is on the camper now. The old tires were also 10 plies, my Toyos, and those Toyos were awesome tires. And they're actually probably, most all-terrains get really noisy when they get worn out. Those have not gotten noisy. They have sounded great the whole time. If I was going with all-terrains, I probably would have gone back with those, though the Coopers that I had on the truck were very similar. Both really, really good tires. I've been very happy with them, and that's why I went back with Cooper on this. So it's looking pretty good. We'll get the blue paint or whatever cleaned off there. It's got the white out, so we'll get that cleaned off. But yeah, looking forward to putting these to the test, which we might be doing very soon. I've got more parts for both of these rigs sitting in boxes in this trailer. Some of them I'm gonna put on, some of them I'm gonna have put on because I don't have the time or expertise to put them on. So we got some more minor upgrades coming very soon. The parts are already here, stuff that needs to be replaced, so we're just upgrading it. But for now, we're gonna call this good. I'm gonna get the tent put up. I might go hunting, and then we'll be going on another camping trip very soon. So stick around, lots more to come. Also, just a reminder, we do have a Patreon account, and if you want to get all of the information about this build as best as I can give it to you, that's the place to go. I've got a spec sheet on there for everything that we've got on this, which it's not a crazy build, but, well, the camper's crazy. The vehicle's not like crazy built out, but I've got a spec sheet on there with all the stuff that I've done to it. Some people like that information. If you want that, you can go over to the Patreon account and get that. We'd appreciate the support, but just letting you know that that's there. But that's all I got for today. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share if you want. I don't really care. Do whatever you want. We're gonna go back and have some more fun with this ridiculous setup. So we'll see you next time.